Hello, Gary back here with day 9 of my medical journal. And as promised yesterday, I was going to tell you about me trying the banana board. Well, I went downstairs from my ward in Sel, the Selgie ward, down to the treatment room, as they called it, where I was going to be hoisted onto the plinth. Now, the plinth is a very hard surface, basically. It gives me a better projectile of getting onto my chair, rather than it would do out of my bed. So we tried from there to start off with. Well, I was asked by the occupational therapist, do you reckon you'd be able to do this? And I went, oh, but I'll give it a go. I used to be able to do it. So, of course, I lifted myself up on one cheek. They put the board underneath with the slidey sheet. I went on it and I thought, oh, this is going to be a piece of piss. It really is going to be easy. So I started to work my way along the said banana board towards my waiting wheelchair at the end of the bed. Well, the momentum of my fat body took better of me and I went flying. I nearly knocked everybody in the room out the way completely.
You just wanted to play dominoes.
I did. And the wheelchair, well, that went for a burn and I ended up virtually on the floor. It took them over an hour to put me back in a sling, get me in my wheelchair and take me back up to the ward. Yes. Well, upon taking the actual sling off, they noticed something very, very peculiar coming from my backside. Lots of blood. And on taking the sling off, they'd realised that me going on the banana board was a bad idea after all. It had sheared the whole of my healing process. The last 5 months of me laying in bed. Well, you know me, I went absolutely ballistic. I suppose that bloody well puts me back in bed for another 5 months. Am I going to be able to go home? Well, we'll have to go and get the doctor. So they went and got a doctor. The doctor come out and looked and went, well, this is how it's going to be, Gary. You will be able to go home. You will be able to go home. Don't worry, my friend. We did promise you. But no more banana boarding. It'll be complete bed rest. I'm afraid that is that, because that's where I've been since last July. I'm getting about a bit now. I'll tell you more about my journey tomorrow and about how far I've come to actually going out my front door and going on a jolly up. Anyway, have a nice day. Look after yourselves and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.